Home. We are a family owned and operated funeral home where we offer complete personalized funeral services, leading our community in funeral and cremation services. Make an appointment for your pre need and at need arrangements by calling us at 702 647 0123. Once again, that number is 702 647 0123. Serenity Funeral Home, caring for your loved ones as if they're our own.
Chico Sticks, Pickles, Jolly Ranchers, Mary Jane's, Pop Rocks, Lemon Heads. Should I go on? Bitter Honey, Freeze Cups, Candy Cigarettes. Listen, how about you make your way down to the modern day Candy Lady and see all of this and more? Satisfy that sweet tooth Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. at Sight and Sound Candy and more. Follow us on IG at Sight and Sound Candy and on Facebook at Sight and Sound Candy. We are located at 1000 North Martin Luther King on the corner of Washington and MLK. Give us a call, 702-648-4444. Again, that number, 702-648-4444. Thank you.
Broadcasting live from downtown Las Vegas, you're tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Yo, you tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Welcome to Let the Ball Bounce. This your host, Dre Bailey.
It's your man, Goose Thomas. What's good, folks?
Mr. Bill Blockham Logan is here in the building, man. We appreciate everybody giving us a little bit of time on this Tuesday. Every Tuesday, 6 p.m. I'm sorry, y'all. I got a little frazzled. This is our last Tuesday, y'all. It's our last Tuesday of the year. How about that? And so please share the live feed. This is our last Tuesday, 6 p.m. Pacific Coast time. We are on. Please share us to any and everyone who loves sports. And if they just love life, why don't you just share the live feed? So this will be our last hour and a half on Tuesdays. And we will be going to every Saturday, which we already do at 2 p.m., from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Not 3:30, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. So we're going last Tuesday and every Saturday for 1 hour. Okay? And so we appreciate everybody, man. We appreciate everybody chiming in to Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio Show. Please share this to your friends. If you're watching us on Facebook, please share us. And if you are on the Gorilla Cross app, please download the Gorilla Cross app, GUERILLA Cross app on your phone. Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio Show is going into some new things in 2023, and so we're excited to roll out some new things. I am working on a Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk app. Guys will be able to go to the Let the Ball Bounce app, man. So we're working on a lot of things, man. I'm trying to get a lot of things really just put in place, man, so that we're able to help you guys help us. So please share the live feed. Please listen to all of the new and exciting things that we're going to be rolling out here pretty soon, man. And so we want to appreciate everybody and thank everybody for helping Let the Ball Bounce become as successful as we are, because we wouldn't be nowhere without you. All right. And so we love you. We appreciate you. Let the ball bounce at gmail.com if you want to be a sponsor of the show, like Sight and Sound, Candy and more, and Serenity Funeral Home, located at 1140 Almond Tree Lane. It's only one location, and that's it. 1140 Almond Tree Lane, man. So please continue to support us as we continue to help you guys put out your business by giving you some sponsorship packages that you guys can sponsor for. We would like to say thank you and appreciative and be appreciative for all of the people that have sponsored Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio in the past. We have a lot of super inexpensive packages We have a bronze package, a silver package, a gold package, a platinum package that you can choose from. So hit us up at lettheballbounce@gmail.com and inquire for more information. Also follow Let the Ball Bounce on Twitter, and that's with one T. Let the Ball Bounce started on Twitter before we started anywhere else. Twitter first, man. Let the Ball Bounce on IG, man. We're going to be bringing more debates and things back where Goose and I and Bill and I were on IG a couple years back or a year back talking about sports. So we're going to be bringing that back also. So we may do something like that on Tuesdays where we'll go right to IG or maybe, TikTok or something, man, where we can. I'm halfway there. I'm about 600 followers in on TikTok. It's a process, man. It's a process. I've been doing it. So you have to have 1,000 followers on TikTok in order to go live. And so the reason that I want to get to 1,000 is so that we're able to do some live stuff, really promoting Let the Ball Bounce. And I'll be able to go on a DJ, since IG wants to cut everybody off and only let D Nice live. Mm-hmm. That is tough, man. I was watching Jazzy Jeff and they was cutting Jazzy Jeff off. I'm like, why? And they was cutting Ninth Wonder off, cutting them off, man. But they let D Nice ride. So big ups to D Nice, man. He doing his thing on IG, but and they all went to it's another app. I forgot what it was called. It's just another app that they go to where people can actually say it again. Twitch. They all went to Twitch. So I was gonna do Twitch, but I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna do TikTok because it's just a lot of people on there. So yeah, man. So be on the lookout, man. We may do a Tuesday show on IG, man. Just tap in with us, man. Make sure you get all of our social media handles. We have a lot of sports to talk to you about. We have a lot of Vegas sports to talk to you about. UNLV to talk to you about, college basketball, college football, NFL, NBA. Like right now, the Golden State Warriors are playing the Dallas Mavericks, and that is going to be a game that may go down to the wire. Dallas Mavericks is leading that game 88-85, 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. So that should be a doozy over there, man. And if you are a Knicks fan, the Knicks are actually about to win this game, man. They're 140 points in over Detroit, man. So it looks like a game that they'll win. Kind of like not the game that they'll lose. If they lose this game, that they'll kind of look like the Lakers last night. Lakers lost a 16-point lead, and I seen 17-point lead. I saw LeBron James messing up. I saw AD, messing up. I saw, but the news is trending. It's trade LeBron this week. And so maybe they should do that. Maybe the Lakers will start there. Maybe the Lakers should trade LeBron and keep Russ. Will that help the Lakers win more in the win column? Will it, I'm asking the Laker fans right now.
It's comical, man.
Silence.
I'm asking.
Like, when people like throw those type of foolish comments out,
Aspersions.
yeah,
That's a good word.
knee-jerk reactions.
Yeah.
Did y'all watch the game?
I just have to consider
no,
the source. No,
he was at
I
the
didn't
Clark
watch the
game.
I
He was at the Clark in
I was at the
Spring
Clark
Valley.
Spring Valley game last night, which was epic.
A great game
by the
because
way.
they came back. They
Yeah.
pretty much were the Indiana Pacers
They
playing
were
against the
Indiana
Lakers
Pacers
last night.
They were the Indiana Pacers last night.
Big ups to
Definitely.
head coach over at Clark, man.
Brian Lang, man.
Young Lang.
And Ricardo Coleman as well, man. They coached a fantastic ball game.
I'm
man.
mad I missed it. And I was on my way to Clark. I had to turn back around. And I just, I just had to turn back around. I ended up just watching my Steelers basically almost give up the ghost in that game. Undisciplined team.
Well, you were playing against washed Ryan, so
both teams are washed. But back to the Lakers, man. They lost that 17-point. I saw when Westbrook was out there balling, hooping, had the game. I mean, they were up about 16-17 with him in the game. I thought that they should have kept him in the game and kept that momentum going. But Coach Ham saw fit to put his starters back in to try to help them finish the game. And they lost it. It was some young bulls over there in Indiana. Like I said weeks ago when we talked about the NBA, these young cats that are finally getting playing time and trying to make a name for themselves, they don't care that they're playing OGs in Westbrook, AD, KD, Kyrie, Steph. They don't care, bruh. They out there to win.
It's a new day.
It's a new, and I love it. Because back in the day, man, you bring a person in off the bench, you were lucky to get 6 points. Now, man, they coming off the bench in double figures. Easy.
Dude's averaging a dub off the bench, and they got the green light. So, yeah, it's definitely a new day.
It is a new day. So I heard through the grapevine, and maybe Quan can help me with this, that there are 20 guys in the league right now that are better than LeBron James. I saw that and didn't even comment. And actually, somebody tried to, what's that? Snitch?
Yeah.
Snitch.
Yeah, man.
Somebody reported
got an overseer.
your post.
We have an overseer in the group.
They reported that.
A Steven, if you will, in the group.
That reported that.
Got your last name.
There are, I was like, he ain't
I
family.
found that rather odd. But we got a Steven in the group.
A Sammy the Bull.
Yeah. Y'all better know who Steven is.
So I want to ask right now if we can collectively come up with 20.
We can't.
Can I finish, Goose? No. No.
Like, no, we can't.
Well,
Is he number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Man, maybe not. Maybe not. But
who
you
would be
finna find 20 basketball players, dudes that dribble the ball and run up and down a 94 by 50 for a living.
Yeah.
20 of those
right now in 2022.
The answer is no.
So if I could throw out a couple names.
Please.
So let's just say the Greek Freak, number 1.
He's the guy.
Let's say Steph Curry.
Sure.
Number 2.
Sure.
Let's say like number 3, a Luka.
Right.
Most definitely. Luka could be 2.
Go ahead.
Let's say Luka
Absolutely.
2, Steph 3. Let's say a Joel Embiid 4. Let's say Ja Morant 5. Let's say a Joker 6.
Okay.
Let's say KD 7.
Okay.
Kyrie
Tatum.
8.
Kyrie? No.
No Kyrie?
No. He's not better than LeBron James.
No, it's not better. Top 20 players.
Top 20
That's
players.
what we going.
Okay, gotcha.
No, but it really should be better than LeBron.
That's what it should.
That's
be.
what it
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
Donovan Mitchell?
No.
Dominic balling right now.
He's hooping, but he's not better than LeBron James right now.
No.
Say that. He's on a really good team. He's playing well. He's not a better basketball player than LeBron James. No. And I like Spider. Love Donovan Mitchell. He's not better than LeBron James, though.
Ja Morant?
I'll give you that argument.
AD?
No, can't stay healthy.
So you're
not getting ready to get. No, that's part of. That's part of hoop, though.
I think he's played more games than LeBron this year.
That's part of hoop.
He's played more games than LeBron.
As he should.
He better be.
That's fine.
He's 50 years younger. He better.
So that makes him better.
We'll go with that logic. AD.
Joel Embiid.
Devin Booker.
Devin
Doesn't
Booker.
play defense at all.
And LeBron does?
At all. Okay.
Does LeBron play defense
so
this
now
year?
let's start comparing careers now.
We're talking about this year, though. We're not talking about all time. We're talking about this
the
year.
whole. If you really want to be honest, the entire league should be better than LeBron at this stage. He's been in the league for 20 years. He shouldn't be better than anybody at 20 years.
So there's nothing wrong with him being out of the top 20 then.
Okay, so what are we on, number 5?
But that's just not the case.
No, you were up to like
7.
11.
Devin Booker. Who else? Paul George. When last time he played?
I mean, come on, man. It's getting thin. Because now, after you say Paul George, you must say Kawhi Leonard.
He's played 3 games.
No.
Well,
hold on.
Paul
We were
George
talking about who
played 6.
better, right?
3,
Damn the amount of
6.
games they played. Let's throw Kawhi Leonard in there.
But you just said Anthony Davis
Right?
isn't in. He's played 17 games.
Well, we're going to use your logic. Let's
Okay.
go with you.
All right.
Let's go with your logic. Just put Kawhi Leonard in
But
there.
he's not because he hasn't played good in the 4 games he's played.
Now we talking turkey.
Who?
Kawhi.
Kawhi Leonard.
Oh.
Now we talking.
Who else? Let's name some players.
Jokic.
Yeah, I
Did you already say that?
already named Joker.
Anthony Simon.
It's getting thin. Say it with me.
SGA.
It's getting thin.
SGA.
Who's SGA?
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
He nice.
I like him.
He ain't better than LeBron right now.
No.
Trae Young.
He nice. He ain't better than LeBron.
Give you the
right now.
argument. I'll give you the argument.
Who else he got over there? Trey Young, which to me is the
DeJounte
best
Murray
backcourt
right now
in the league.
They're really good.
Those two,
They're really good.
bruh,
They're really
that
good.
was a great mix.
And
right
you can
there.
make the argument with Donovan Mitchell and
Trey
no, right.
Winston.
Driggs.
I mean, not Winston.
Garland.
The other
Garland, Darius Garland.
Yeah,
The
those
son.
two.
You can make that argument.
Yeah.
You can make the CP3 Devin Booker argument.
Okay, so I'm about 14 in.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? Klay Thompson.
No,
Andrew
never
Wiggins?
has, never will be.
Andrew Wiggins.
No,
Lonzo Ball. Zion Williams.
argument. You can make an argument
No,
at this juncture.
I
mean,
wouldn't make that
I mean,
argument.
he's
Zion's
20.
missing a
20.
lot of games still.
He's 20.
Still missing a lot of games.
Yeah.
B.I. Brandon Ingram.
Argument.
He's missing a lot of games too.
Anybody that you can make
CJ
an argument
McCollum?
about, no. Anybody that you can make an argument about, the argument will have to come down to durability at this stage. And nobody that we named is more durable than LeBron James. It's just not. They're just not. And
Zion's played more games than LeBron this year.
I'm no big LeBron James fan here, bro. This is just
How many
strictly.
Zion's played 15. LeBron's played 13.
Oh, two more games.
Oh boy.
Zion needs to play close to all his games, but I think they're weighing on the side of precaution.
Yeah,
with
that's
him.
possible.
Who they got in Chicago that stays
Who's
healthy?
Zach LaVine?
Nobody. He can't stay healthy, bro. How many games Zach Levine played this year? Oh man.
Probably 10 or less.
Anybody in San Antonio?
No. Hell no. No. Can't even name nobody on their roster.
Yikes.
We done played them 17 times. I wish we could
And
play
still
them
can't name
15
one
more.
person.
Nope.
Nobody on Toronto?
You know who's
Siakam? Better than LeBron
he's-
right now?
He's missed too. He just came back the other night.
Yeah.
He went off, but he just came back
Jimmy
the other
Butler.
night.
Jimmy Butler in Miami?
No.
Levine's played 16 games
you
this year.
There you
Okay.
go. Okay. So he's missed 1, 2, depending on what the
Yeah.
schedule look like.
So I'm still around 16, 15, 16.
In that area.
And it's a bunch of debatables in there.
Tons of debatables.
DeAndre
No,
Ayton?
it ain't a bunch of no doubters. It's a bunch of debatables.
Just
Not
what do you mean when you say no doubt? Just no doubt.
No doubt he's better than. No, it's not a lot of those.
Buddy Hill,
No.
No.
De'Aaron Fox,
Halliburton?
Halliburton.
No. And all of these dudes I absolutely love.
Randall.
No. Too sensitive. Talking about Julius Randle, right?
The moral of this story is there's a lot of debatables in here. There's a lot
of debatables after 4. I think, or 5.
There's no doubters on that list.
Moral of the story, that man's still out there busting ass. That's the moral of the story. He's still out there your favorite player's ass.
Well, he scored 39. He scored 39 the other night.
Yeah.
I think it was the anniversary of him scoring 39 when he first came into the league. But he scored 39. How many? What's the highest AD scored this season? 36? 37?
He got a 40-point game.
Did he get a 40? AD got a 40-point game?
I'm thinking.
I know he been hooping.
I'm trying to think.
He sat out the other night with calf strain
Would
or
have been a
something.
38-point game.
May have been 38, huh?
May have been 38.
Yeah, I think 38, and he had 237s.
There you go.
Yeah.
18 rebounds, 21 rebounds with that 37, 16 with that 38, 18 with the other 37.
Yeah.
He's been balling.
And like LeBron James said, AD in his absence was the best player in the league.
I just get terrified every time he
I
falls
know.
to the floor.
Or help somebody.
It's like a baby.
or help
like
somebody off the ground.
Yeah,
He slipped and fall the other night
You know,
helping LeBron up.
when a baby
He almost
accidentally
tore his
get dropped.
NCL.
Just, oh, baby gonna land on the soft spot.
He almost tore his NCL helping LeBron up the other night. It's the muscle near that's where the N come in. It's the near the muscle. Near the muscle. Bruh.
The answer is no.
This is gonna be
we gave it a try. We gave it
the college try.
We gave it the good old
No
college
question
try.
about it.
And
A
I-
for
and
effort.
I may have been
the moral
missing.
of the story is there's no doubters on there, which
I
which
didn't-
means
I didn't bring up Charlotte.
There's not 20
Nobody else
players.
Charlotte better than LeBron James.
You know,
Not a soul.
I didn't bring up Charlotte. There were a couple teams I didn't, mention.
but you
Some
you
teams
named
aren't
you named.
worth
I didn't
it.
bring
you
up
named the
nobody
top
from Utah.
players.
Didn't
You
bring up
named some of the
Detroit.
top players in the league. That's
Yeah.
all you need to do.
Yeah.
No, dog. This guy over here, man, he's trying hard, bro. He truly is.
I thought he was going to say Matt Harper at one point.
Man. Sheesh.
Oh, man.
Tough stuff.
Yeah. So, NBA is fantastic. I love it. It's been a lot of unpredictable games that's being played. You can't, without a doubt, go to the sports book here in Vegas or go to your little fantasy and basketball on your app on your phone and say, this team is going to win tonight. This team is, without a doubt, going to win tonight. There's no games like that in the league right now. Because just when you thought that you could roll over on Orlando, they'll come out and bust you down too.
Yeah.
That rookie over there, man, that he nice. So
the NBA have created some parity in the league.
I love it, man.
Probably unbeknownst to them, they didn't know. They probably didn't know that the parody was going to be like this, but you see it. You saw a glimpse of it last year.
Yeah.
So like I said, I said that last year. I said, dude, these youngsters not scared of these vets.
Bruh, they are not.
They going right at them.
It's not a vet league anymore. Vets are there. Kemba Walker just got picked up by the Dallas Mavericks. I think that's a good pick. I'm happy to see Kemba back in the league. I mean,
he can help somebody. And
he can help
Dallas is a
somebody.
team he can help for sure.
Yeah.
He can help them.
Especially when you got, like Tim Hardaway Jr., you don't know if he's going to be available for you every night.
Yeah. And they got him in trade talks.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, but
they just paid him, so.
I mean.
But he's always hurt though, man.
Yeah. Yeah. He's important to them, but like you said, man, the availability is the best ability. So if you're not standing upright.
We didn't even name nobody from Washington. Bradley Beal. Kyle Kuzma.
No.
I was watching the Wizards the other day, and Kyle Kuzma still doing Kuzma things.
Take that back right now. Please take that back, bros. Please.
I mean, you seem to think that a lot of players or a lot of people seem to think that all of the ex-Laker players are just playing so great and well other places.
Yeah. When they start leading their team to championships, then I'll go with that. Till then, here we are. That's all I'll say to that. Deserves no more breath.
Let me ask you guys this, sticking with the NBA. Should Michael Jordan apologize to Isaiah Thomas?
Me and you have played over the scenario over and over again.
Mike's not gonna.
Neither one of
apologize.
them. Neither one of them owe each other nothing.
Both of them petty. They way too old. Both of them way too old to be holding on to any grudges.
In their 60s, bro.
That's what I'm saying. But Mike comes out at the 75th ceremony and he daps everybody up except for Isaiah. Bruh, get, bro. Stop being so petty, bro. Dap that man up, man. And if he would have dapped him up and hugged him, Isaiah would have gave him the same cry that he gave Magic. Lean right into their chest.
Isaiah will talk to anybody that'll listen.
You get the same cry.
He needs a psychiatrist, bro.
He need a cry.
He need a cry.
A psychiatrist, bro. He need to sit on somebody's couch.
So break it down. Break it down. Why is he hurt?
He's hurt.
I mean, we
because
it
hurt me too.
Woo, he don't even want to show the face to the camera. Look.
This cannot be real, man.
Look.
This cannot be a real thing.
Listen what he say.
Snotting on my dang lapel, bro.
Is this real?
Look. He go, I know, man.
We're being subjected to this?
Listen, what?
It's all good, baby. Okay? It's all good.
What? He goes in for the double hug now?
No, he's keeping his face.
We had to go through, but we through it, brother.
Look, he keeping his face here.
I'll always be here. Oh, come on, man. I already know. I know.
I'll always be here.
Boy, this brought me to tears.
Boy, he don't need you like that. He got Cookie, bro.
So I'm trying to understand something, man. Help me out. Number one,
he don't need you like that. He got Cookie.
Dude. Is this where everybody goes to confess their sins? To the second floor of the Lakers practice facilities where all the trophies are. This is where everybody go to confess their sins. This is what happens.
Bro, let me tell you why Isaiah's upset. He's mad because
he's a weenie.
No, listen, though, bro. When Michael Jordan had beef with Isaiah, that wasn't right for Mike to tell the USA team, if Isaiah play, I'm not playing.
He didn't tell him that.
Hey.
I mean, now, come on now.
Hey,
He did not say that.
What did he say?
He said he went to Colangelo and said, "Who all's playing?"
It's the same.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not the same thing.
Okay, Bill.
He didn't mention no names.
Of course he didn't.
Of course he didn't.
Everybody knew who he was talking about.
Damn, is it that funny? Goddamn. No, it ain't. No, it ain't because he didn't say his name. That's what I'm telling you. What? Tell me what is to say. What's the difference? What's to say?
Mike went to Colangelo and said, if you know who plays,
Who all's playing?
who's all playing? Because if a certain said somebody is on this team, I'm not playing. And that's that.
Then when Pip came in, Pip said, I don't know how Mike feel,
But
I'm
for
telling you
sure,
straight out.
I'm not playing.
If he playing, I ain't playing.
I know what
And the
Pip
secret
said.
person was Magic
Johnson.
And no one ever talks about that.
Nobody talk.
Because he called Magic gay.
You
That's
talked
why
about
he
it.
boo-hooing in the man lapel
listen,
right now.
You know why? Because Magic
Signed off on it.
Listen, Magic out of all people is supposed to be his boy,
And he
like
signed
they
off on
brothers.
it.
Right.
And Magic said, well, shit.
Mike,
He pretty much
But-
signed
but-
off
about
on it.
Mike right now.
The beef started because Isaiah, when Magic came out with retiring
Sure.
9 months before with HIV, he said he was gay. He basically was throwing Magic under the bus, saying, like, I don't know. Basically saying Magic was gay without saying the words.
Well, he pretty much was saying, I done been in a couple of threesomes with this dude, and some things has happened with other women and men. And so what had happened was, but what I'm saying is Magic signed off on it, and that hurt him to the core because he didn't think that Magic would do that. And the whole Dream Team, basically, Isaiah should have been on that team. We know that. But Magic could not Magic. Michael could not get over the fact.
The whole Dream Team signed off on him
That's
not
what I'm
wanting
saying.
to play with him.
But Michael
It
could
just
not.
was- yeah.
Michael could not get over the fact that this man didn't shake your hand when they lost. So when I lose, I'm supposed to act how you act when you lose? Because hold on, because you've played with me before.
Sure.
Have you not played City? Am I a poor loser?
Yeah, you are. Very.
Do I like to talk to anybody?
No.
Do you act like that? Or am I supposed to act like you?
No, you're not supposed to act like me. Be yourself at all times.
Okay, which means that if I was in that situation, I'm not shaking nobody goddamn hand. Period. Gosh doggone it. God doggone it.
That's the first time I've heard the beat.
And he's not even the one that told everybody we're gonna walk right past him. Bill Laimbeer did that.
Yeah, but Isaiah was the face of the team.
It's not cool
Okay.
to have beef with Bill Laimbeer.
No.
I'm thinking. It's not.
He was the face of the team.
He's the face of the
Yeah,
Detroit
we're
Pistons.
going to
what did
blame
Mike-
the leader.
And what did Michael Jordan say? Michael Jordan said, well, when we lost to him, I went over and shook his hand. Well, that's you. He's supposed to do what you do.
You know my favorite part about the walk-off is? y'all.
He put his hand down. like he
What were
was in
you
church.
ducking under, bro?
No, that's what they do in
The
church.
church finger. What were you ducking under, though? What? There was nothing there. There was no arch, bro. You're 6 feet tall. You're getting under everything, bro. What are you ducking under, bro? What are you doing? That was my favorite part of the whole walk.
Michael Jordan. Well, I shook his hand. Well, that's you.
Yeah, everybody ain't gonna do what you do. That's funny.
But what did Isaiah say in the Bad Boys documentary? He said, if I had to do it over again, I'd go shake his hand. And
Yeah.
Bill Laimbeer was mad. Man, why are you saying that?
He will be the head coach of the 1992 U.S. Olympic men's basketball team, which will compete in Barcelona, Spain.
But why are they mad that he didn't come shake their hand? You would think that you would get over that.
I think that
Look.
Johnson really got him fired up about it and really did the job. Well, I think the crowd
It's a cold piece. It's a cold game.
He was walking normal at first.
Look, Mike act like he didn't even want to shake his hand. Got his hands
He was
all
walking
folded.
normal at first. Then when he get over near Mike, he duck his head.
But there's also 8 seconds on the clock.
Look, Bill Lambert dapping it. There, we did that. What you do?
But let me ask you this: Did Rodman go over and shake their hand? Just yes or no?
No recall. I have no recollection.
Of course he didn't.
No recollection. We know.
But that didn't. It didn't. Mike forgave him, and then they ended up playing together.
And winning 3 more.
So why he not mad at Dennis Rodman for initially walking off?
Zeke is the face of that team, and it's all attitude, reflect leadership,
Sally
captain.
did.
Oh well, you know John Sally's a captain.
And then he joined the. Rodman might have. We didn't see.
I didn't see that.
John Sally making his way over there. Hey, Mike.
Yeah, dog.
At some point,
yeah, I mean,
I want to play with you.
Let me can I slide? Can I slide?
I think they got rid of
Can I
John
pull
Sally
up?
after that too.
At some point, I want to pull up.
Can I pull up?
So you
Just putting it out there. Just
after
putting it out there.
after all this, y'all saying that Mike shouldn't apologize? They shouldn't have.
But
They
me
need
and
to
you
get
talked
over
about
it.
it again.
They need to get over
Me
it.
and you talked about it again. What really was the start of all this when Isaiah froze out Michael Jordan in the All-Star game?
Mm-hmm.
That started it. That started their little probably riff a little bit.
Zeke won't ever bring that up though.
Why they freeze him out, man?
I don't know.
Zeke won't ever bring that up.
Was that cool to freeze him out?
Who is they?
Isaiah.
The point guard.
And who else?
The whole Eastern. Well, he was the point
He's
guard.
the point guard. Controls the action.
Was that cool for him to do? That's a teammate of yours. What if you was on somebody's team and they froze you out?
Just froze you out.
I wouldn't be harboring on it for 50 years. That's for damn sure.
You
Hey,
would
man.
want to know why though.
Yeah, but man, come on.
And to not get an answer as to why. I'm not making up an excuse for him.
But
I'm not.
But
But I'm not looking for somebody's chest to cry in over
point,
it either.
But to your point, Michael wasn't. Michael wasn't. He kept on playing. He was getting his ass beat by them in the playoffs, and he was going to there shaking their hands afterwards. Damn, they're crying because they lost. So when they finally got over the hump,
The excuse was, well, we were old. By then we were old.
you know, so
What were they? 34?
Yeah, he was kind of perturbed.
Were they 34 at that time?
Yeah, he was
years,
kind of perturbed.
30 years later, get over it, Mike.
They were in their like
Both
mid
of them need to get
30s.
over it.
Both of them need to get over it. And he already said, if I could go back, I would shake your hand. That should be an apology.
And Michael
right
said,
there.
behind Magic Johnson, Isaiah Thomas is the second best point guard of all time.
And I would
So
say,
he gave him props.
Gave him love.
Isaiah was 30 at that time.
But they talk about they got old.
That's prime age.
That's prime.
yeah,
We
but you
were
know,
old at the time.
But for basketball years during that time, 30 was pretty old.
But I mean, them dudes they wasn't like coming straight out of high school like that.
No,
So they
all
Zeke
damn
was
near
like
was
8 years deep in the league.
Yeah, but most of them did 2-3 years of college too. They played a lot of basketball. What did Isaiah?
Isaiah played 2 years of college.
2 years.
He was drafted in '81, so like Goose said, that was only 8 years. Or
It was
10,
10 years. 10 years at that time.
Yeah.
10 years at that time. So he was 31, maybe
Yeah, I mean 30.
30,
He
31.
was 30. He was born in 61.
Yeah,
go.
and to your point, he was in some battles.
Yep.
He was in some battles in that Eastern Conference.
Sure.
Yep.
To finally get over the hump over Boston, they took some beatings.
Oh
Sure.
yeah, they took some beatings.
Sure.
Boston wasn't no punks.
Those New York,
Oh, absolutely
When
not.
they used to play they used to
God.
play the Knicks in the playoffs,
yeah, it was
those
bad.
were some classic
It was
battles
bad.
with him and Bernard King.
It was
and
really bad.
man,
Yeah.
so they took their lumps and they had to get over some humps to finally get to get to the championship first, and then they finally start winning. They won 2 back-to-back. But man,
these dudes need to just make up. I just don't understand it. Holding on to that beef. Get the hate out your heart.
But after the documentary, Jordan hasn't said one thing. This dude, 2 years after talking about if he doesn't give me an apology, the beef is gonna go on. Bro, you still tripping?
Come on, man.
Yeah, he wants to cry in his chest, bro.
That's crazy, dog.
Like, why you freeze me off the USA team, bro?
Zeke, you gotta chill, man.
That hurt.
Why you freeze me off in the All-Star game?
Hey, what if Isaiah
not
just
the
wants a
same.
meeting like that, like he
No,
had
it's
with
not the
Magic?
same.
No, that ain't
That's
the
the
same.
same.
What
Yes,
if
it
he
is.
just wants one of those meetings like he had with Magic, and then they, Jordan apologizes, goes to shake his hand, and Isaiah just leaves?
Does it have to be in Los
Isaiah wouldn't
Angeles?
do that.
I don't know. He might have extra petty in him.
No.
I think they should do it in
If
Detroit.
anybody is going to die with the extra petty on them, and that's Michael Jordan.
Yeah, he's
Isaiah is dying with the extra petty. He coming out 2 years after the documentary talking about he owes me an apology. Bro, really?
Tamika Bowden said
Jordan
they
ain't
like,
thinking about you.
they like Claude and Ray.
Well, at least Claude and Ray talked and always came back
they
together.
went to a baseball game together, man.
Yeah.
They were friends, bro.
Yeah. Just what you looking at, Ray?
You looking at Ray? I know you got something up your sleeve.
NBA is fantastic.
I see you and the boss over there getting mighty friendly over there.
Hey, on to some Las Vegas news.
Oh God.
We saw some good hoops the other day. We got a chance to see Desert Pines
Yes.
play. Who did they play? Who did DP
Who
play?
did DP lock up with? Let's see, because Canyon Springs and Mojave played after.
Yep.
Desert Pines.
Centennial?
No, it wasn't Centennial.
It was where that's crazy. I forgot. But it was some good
good
high school basketball
Good
here.
high school hoop,
And then you
bro.
got a chance to see some yesterday that I didn't get a chance to. But big ups to Dame and Thomas.
DP Legacy.
Yeah, Legacy.
DP versus Legacy.
It's a good game, man.
Yeah,
It was actually a
real
good game.
hoop out there, man. Got to see some of the
Young
young
talent.
gunners out there, man. It's some teams that are loaded with freshman talent. DP being one of those teams, man. Shout out to our guy Dame Harris, head coach over at Desert Pines, man. When you have such young teams like that, we're talking about 13 and 14-year-olds right now
Playing varsity.
playing varsity ball. Talent is always gonna be there because these kids are just so advanced now. But the experience factor plays a vital key in success of young teams like that.
Yep.
And we, I saw an example with the Clark squad on last night going up against a Spring Valley team that, most of their team, they got one freshman on that team, man, Laronte Johnson Jr., man. Shout out our guy Laronte Johnson, man. His son got some burn, man. He can shoot that thing, man. He can shoot that thing. Oh, Montana, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they
so-
were missing. Spring Valley were missing,
Yeah, we're missing two. Yep.
two of their starting
The
backcourt with torn ACLs.
Both torn
of them.
ACLs. Yeah.
Coach
that's crazy.
McCall's son, J-Mo,
Yep.
and
Abdul's son.
Abdul's son.
Yep.
Both of them out.
Torn ACLs.
Juniors.
Yep.
Got to wait till seniors.
I spoke to Abdul's son. I think he having his surgery. I think he might have had his surgery
Today, both of them had both of them had their surgery today.
That's wild. That's wild to me, man.
And we
can't-
were talking about that.
Yeah, I can't recall, and I know, you spoke to it, but I can't recall having soft tissue injuries like that with dudes that I hooped with
In high school.
I can't recall that. If it happened, I was far away from it, never saw it.
I never saw it.
I never saw
I
that.
never saw it in my era.
Right. See, and that's what I was going to ask.
Never
Like,
saw that.
Back when, Peter and Moses and all of those guys were, I'm just messing with you. No, we never.
Nebuchadnezzar and all those. Yeah.
never seen
Yeah, I've never seen that.
MCLs, ACLs, torn Achilles in high school.
Yeah.
We never experienced that.
All
I
the
know you
injuries
did.
that I saw was contact.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
contact
injuries,
stuff.
not no non-contact injuries like that. You know,
Yeah, that's
And we
tough,
talked
man.
about you talked about the soft tissue like nowadays, like you running in warm-ups and you liable to pull your joint.
It's crazy.
yeah.
Crazy stuff. But yeah, man, that Clark team, I think they got 6 freshmen on that team. Bro.
Wow.
And 3 of them at least get major burn. They were down at one point 26-3. Can't make it up. 26-3 in the first half. These dudes storm back.
And won that game.
Basically a 30-point swing and win the game by 9.
Wow.
They got 1 senior on the team.
That's
2
good
seniors.
coaching.
That's great coaching, man.
B-Lane.
I told B-Lane that after the game, I said, man, can't nobody, after seeing this, if you're not convinced that coaching matters,
coaching.
I don't know what to tell you. I said they didn't give up because y'all didn't give up. That's what I told him and Ricardo Coleman to their faces. I said them boys didn't give up because y'all didn't give up, bro.
Coaching matters.
Matters.
You know, but you also got to have those kids out there who are willing to go and leave everything out on the line for you too.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what UNLV did in their last game.
Yes, they did.
I thought that, and this is just hearing from one player who liked the coach that was just fired.
Yeah.
He only was there 3 years, and so UNLV decided to move into another direction by firing their head coach of the football program. 3 years.
Marcus Arroyo, man. Yeah.
So where do you go from here?
From my vantage point, though, he had him going in a
asking for Dion. Boy, sit
positive
down.
direction, though.
Right.
He had him going in a positive direction.
And his first year was a COVID year, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That shouldn't even count. And then the second year, it's getting over the COVID piece.
Yeah.
And this was really the full first year that he didn't have to worry about COVID restrictions or anything. Give that man another 1 or 2 years to try to prove himself, man.
Unless it was something deeper that
we just don't know.
What are they looking for?
At the end of the day, it is.
What are they looking for? Go
It's-
and
it's
hire the
UNLV
Raiders
athletics.
coach then.
No.
they're looking for another Ray Meyer when he was coaching.
Well, I'll say this. The University of Nevada, Las Vegas has let a lot of its alum escape.
You got
from here.
Hernandez Hunky Cooper.
Had him right here.
Why
Had
don't
him
you
right here.
offer him a gig?
Well, here's the deal. He's the assistant head coach in San Diego State and has been for quite some time. In the same conference.
But he would love
But
to
guess
come
what,
back to
though?
coach
If they
his
offered
alma
him
mater. I
the
know he
head coaching job at UNLV to leave
Oh,
San Diego.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. No doubt.
But they won't.
How about Keenan McCardell, who's had several assistant coaching jobs in college football? I want to say the last stop I remember him at is University of Maryland. I think he's somewhere else.
Are
now,
you
though.
saying hire a black coach? Boy, UNLV?
I mean, I only mentioned 2, and they
yeah, that
happen
ain't
to
happening.
be of the darker hue.
That ain't happening.
Well,
they had Wayne Nunley
how long ago?
years
was that?
ago. Wayne Nunley was
Quite some time.
a black head coach back in the 80s, 90s.
And that was the last time.
Yeah.
That was the last time.
Little Jerry Jones to me. But look, I honestly believe that there are some really good black coaches from the alum that should have an opportunity.
Sure.
Especially if you
I said it when the last coaching hire was when he was looking for the last coach. I said, dude, offer Hunky the job. UNLV alum. He was coaching at San Diego State at the time. I was like, come on.
and the crazy thing about it is if they gave him the job, they have a black coach, but they still have a white name.
Rebel.
Just don't understand why they don't want a Hunky as their coach.
Have y'all seen their helmets from year to year since 1957 when they start playing? They may have. I don't know if they start playing competitive football in 57, but have you seen the evolution of the helmet? Very, very Confederate.
I bet. Big up to Adam Plant Jr., who got the sack of the game.
And he's a second-team All-Mountain West performer as well.
And I think he's entering his hat into that April NFL draft.
Just may do it. Because I think he would have another year of eligibility, if I'm not mistaken. Well, because he went.
I don't think so. I think he's a senior.
On the field or in the classroom.
I may have to ask Big Shaq.
Yeah, I gotta look at that. Yeah, but yeah, man, UNLV athletics as a whole, the basketball team is okay right now with Baby Kruger.
Yeah, he's a senior.
He's a senior on the field and in the classroom. Yep. Okay, well there it is.
I think this is his third year at UNLV, and he was at TCU for one. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but he got that year. No, he didn't.
No, he played one full year at TCU and then had
He did play.
Yep.
He sure did.
That's going to be really good, man. I think that the Plant family deserves everything.
Yeah.
If he gets drafted, they deserve all of that.
Yeah.
You know, I've seen Big Adams, me and Big Adam go all the way back to Long Beach when I was at Long Beach State. And he ended up moving here to Las Vegas with his family so that they can have a better life, man. And to see this man out grinding every single day for him and his family, man, they deserve it. So, but I didn't think that the coach should have been fired, man. I understand that they didn't play, in any bowl games. But, the man has only been there 3 years, and a year and a half of it was during COVID. Stop it.
They were playing better football under him.
Yes.
It would be different if the team wasn't performing. Then I say, okay, do what you got to do. But the program was getting better. And us as Las Vegas natives, we weren't expecting anything from the University of Nevada, Las Vegas on that gridiron. Let's just be honest.
We were just looking for improvement.
That's it.
And they got it.
And they got it. They improved. Like, even just their attitude on the field, the way they looked on the football field improved. They looked like they wanted to go out and win.
Now, did, certain people, in the higher ups, were they having unrealistic, unfair expectations when they started winning a few games? Hey, we might be able to.
I was going to ask you guys that. Do you think he got penalized for winning early and then not winning? Because that's kind of what it felt like. If you would have lost 4 games and then won 4,
right?
I think it would have been a different story.
Yeah, I mean, you bring your offensive mind out of that Pac-12. Coaching at the University of Oregon, and we know just how high-powered that offense has been for, I don't know, a decade or more now. You bring what you just brought from there to here, and you get that instant success or instant gratification. I like you said, the unrealistic expectation. Did the athletic director say, hey, man, what was the character on Dave Chappelle? Y'all got any more of that? Y'all got any more of that offense? It seems to me that may be the way he felt. Like, hey, man, I'm getting this like this. I need this every day. This is crack.
Yeah.
This is football crack. I need this. And when things started to swing back, he just, I ain't gonna even say panicked, but he was just like, hey, man, you supposed to give me some of that. I need that.
They might have made a mistake doing this going forward. Because when you bring the next guy in, and you fall back, you're going to end up firing him and going another direction. When you had somebody here who was elevating the program.
Yeah. And he seemed to love the program. That's the difference.
Like we said, and like Miss Ball and D said, it seemed personal.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can think of.
I listened to like 5 minutes of the presser.
Yeah.
He was going around it didn't even make sense.
The 5 minutes that I listened to, it seems like it was a merry-go-round.
Yeah.
He didn't stick to one point at all when it came to Marcus Arroyo. He didn't stick to one point at all.
Well, he did
He's
say
over there, Billy Preston.
He did.
Billy Preston.
Yeah. He did say what Quan said. He said, well, we lost to 3 or 4 games, and, we thought that we would, be a lot better than that. And, sometimes that happens in football, right? Yeah. But I heard the athletic director, need to be on their way out too.
Well, making a move like that.
Yeah, he just maybe 2 years.
Yeah,
maybe. I was gonna say maybe 2 years.
But they making a move like that, man.
Already.
Making a move like that can set your program back again for another 10 years.
Right.
When you had somebody there that's elevating the program, we clearly can see that. All of us can clearly see that.
Well, maybe he felt that his connection with Deion would sway Deion from JSU.
Look, man.
Since everybody want Deion now.
Oh, some Ohio State fan seems to think that Deion Sanders is
I
Ohio
really
State.
don't think he would do that.
Oh, Coach,
but I could be wrong.
Coach Day is doing a hell of a job over there, man.
Yeah.
Relax, bro. He lost 1 football game. Are you kidding me? So what you telling me is Deion Sanders is better than Coach Day right now? Come on, bro. Unrealistic expect to stop doing that.
Unfair. You got to add unfair to it.
That's unfair, bro. That's not fair to Deion Sanders, bro, to do that.
Yeah.
That's not fair to Deion Sanders, bro. No. I'm not downplaying the SWAC by no stretch, because we've always uplifted HBCU and HBCU athletics. But come on now.
That part.
We talking about the SWAC to the Big Ten. You finna put that type of pressure on him to beat Michigan every year?
Bruh.
You really trying to get this man chopped up, huh?
That's what they did with Harbaugh.
They trying to get this man put on the meat cleaver.
Look, every year Harbaugh lost to Ohio, his job was on the line.
What?
I was like,
oh, man.
1 game?
Do that to Deion, man. Stop that.
1 game.
You can go 0-10. You better win that. Good old. Oh, you better win that.
There's some of y'all out there 0-10 in life, but you still wake up every day to get another opportunity, right? God, dog, man.
That's crazy.
Put that pressure on that man like that. He revived the program. Let's give him his flowers there first.
Let him live.
Put that pressure on that man to come to Ohio State, and man.
But Deion did say that some Pac-10 teams,
Colorado was
Pac-12 teams have came his way.
Yeah, Colorado was
one
of them. Deion, I stay at JSU.
Yeah,
stay
Colorado.
JSU, yeah, stay at JSU, bro. Watch your sons get out of there at least.
Yeah. That's all Colorado need is to see all them.
Can you imagine that?
Black boys coming.
Can you imagine that?
Parents.
Can you imagine Deion Sanders in Boulder, Colorado? Just take a look at that in your head.
Can you imagine all the white girls?
Bunnies!
Stay over at JSU, baby boy. Stay there, man.
Stay in the sticks, man. You be all right, dog.
Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio. Your guy, Dre Bailey.
And Goose Thomas.
Bill Blockham Logan in the building.
Yep.
You want to start with NFL?
Let's get to it.
Yeah. Pittsburgh Steelers won a game. Okay. Whoop-de-dee-do. Now let's go on to the next.
Whoop-de-dee-do.
I'm
we
gonna
beat
say
the Colts.
I'm gonna
Ooh.
say this.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say this
Ooh,
in reference to the Pittsburgh Steelers,
the Colts.
and
The whoop did he do, huh?
in particular Kenny Pickett.
Oh, my goodness.
So under Mitch Trubisky, I want to say you are 2-5, 2-4.
I'm gonna say 2-4. He didn't play
'Kay.
5 games,
'Kay.
bro.
You've won 3 of your last 4, I do believe, with Kenny Pickett. I say, and I could be wrong, because Lord knows I've been wrong a lot of times. I say you stick with this guy, man.
Well, you're gonna have to stick with him.
No, you don't. You don't have to.
No, they're gonna stick with him.
You don't have to.
You don't, but they're going to.
Yeah.
I just don't think that they should have pulled Trubisky when they did. That's
Okay.
just me.
That's fair. That's fair.
At halftime,
That's fair.
mm,
That's fair.
I just don't think that move should have been made right then and there. Now, if you make it later on in the season because, you know, he's just not up to par, but to me, I had a feeling that they've always wanted to have Burger King hands in the whole time. And so if that's the case, put Burger King hands in to start the season.
Well, it was a 1-year deal. It was a 1-year deal. You bring a vet in to, I guess, quote unquote, bring some type of structure, if that's what they were aiming at. Not exactly sure.
Bro,
They traded for Mitchell Trubisky, wanting him to be the quarterback.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
then when they got into the draft,
yep.
Kenny Pickett fell right in their lap.
So
you know
why
what?
not-
Let's go ahead and pick
Why not
Kenny.
go get your
But they,
now we
they
can
always,
create.
They always wanted to put him in there, waiting for Trubisky to just make one little small
They
mishap.
did. They did. Once they both got in training camp, I think the writing was on the wall.
Yep.
Who they really wanted.
Go there then.
Boy, you mess up one time.
well,
boy.
he
You know what?
he
At
had
halftime.
he had the losing record prior to him getting yanked though. He wasn't playing extremely well.
And he wasn't playing bad either.
He wasn't playing terrible, but the team wasn't winning. So he was given a shot.
He won one more game, and that was last night, than Mitch Trubisky.
I mean, 3 out of your last 4. I haven't.
You're not convincing me nothing.
No,
I'm just saying.
I'm not necessarily trying to, because I know that you're stuck on what you're stuck on. So I'm not going to try to convince you. But from my understanding, I haven't watched a ton of Steeler football. This is just, from listening to talk radio, that Kenny Pickett has steadily improved every single week. And this is people that are near the team, that are watching them every single day. So I guess for argument's sake, I'll go with what they say, but I don't know.
You know why? Because he's given that chance.
Yeah.
Trubisky wasn't given a chance.
I mean,
but hey, whatever. Talk radio.
He played 6 games. So how was he not?
He did not play no
He
6
didn't play
games.
He
6
went
games.
2 and 4 before they yanked him. That's 6. The last
He
time
did not play 6 games.
2 and 4 equals 6.
We gotta look.
Am I right
We gotta
look
or
it
am
up.
I wrong?
We gotta look that up, bro.
He
I
didn't
don't think
see
he
him.
played
He
6
just probably
games.
heard it on top radio. So if that's what they said, it may be
2
true.
and 4.
I'm going off.
So he was 2 and 4.
That's
Okay, so we're gonna look up
what I
Mitchell.
believe.
Mitchell.
Well, if Talk Radio told him, that's what it is. Because he didn't see
Mitchell.
it. He didn't see the 6 games.
Well, we know he ain't been in the last 4. We know that.
Mitchell Trubisky. Stizats.
Stizzles.
2-4.
Was he 2-4? He played 5 games. Played 5 games before he was snatched. And then wouldn't complete 5 games.
Of course not.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see, man. We're a young team.
But now you're stuck. You got to play him now.
We gotta play him.
You got to play him now. You can't.
Who else you gonna play? Charlie Batch?
You
Man,
can't.
please.
Might
You gonna
be
put
the better
Charlie
option.
Batch?
Could be the
You
better
gonna put
option
you gonna
at
put
this
Charlie Batch
Hey,
in the game?
Cleveland released quarterback you guys had on your roster before.
Yeah,
they
go
they-
back and get
yeah,
him.
They
He'll be
his
better
name?
than Helmet Head. That seems to be holding on to that third position. Your boy is coming back for Cleveland. Nice segue to Cleveland.
Yes.
Randy Watson, Lick cousin. Watson is actually coming back, and
Give them a sense,
and
a pride.
and you have
Ooh.
former accusers who are actually going to the game. But you're supposed to be so hurt and traumatized.
Now that's petty what they're doing. We just got finished talking about petty. That's petty.
But I thought when someone takes something from you or abuse you, why would you want to still be in the same place? And this goes to the Bill Cosby accusers too, the people who kept going back because they said you found out that he was put some in your drink, and then you went back a second time, and then a third time, and then the fourth time, and then when he stopped inviting you, you got big mad. I just don't understand it.
I didn't see it as abuse.
Maybe the courts should say no. You can't go to any games where he's there. What is that all about?
They're gonna be there with Gloria Allred and all that. It's gonna be a big old scene. And for what? You got your money. You won.
I haven't.
Why do you guys feel like you need to be there?
Maybe they're going to give him one last massage.
I wouldn't let neither one of them women touch me with anything ever again.
Jezebels.
I have not gotten a massage since.
Jezebel.
So, I guess the massage spots on Spring Mountain are not good anymore, I guess.
That's tough.
They're going to boycott. You just got to be careful.
We're here to show him that we're here and we're not going anywhere.
All right.
Well, where there's smoke. Ain't that what they say? Where there's smoke,
That's what they say, man.
there's fire.
That is what they say.
I'm excited to see Randy Watson's little nephew play. But Brissett been playing pretty good.
Played well.
And I don't think he should just lose his spot like that.
Yeah, he played well. Well, you're not finna have 250
You
million
sure ain't.
dollars guaranteed sitting on the bench. So there's that.
Yeah, you can't do that. Just like people were clamoring for Dak to keep sitting down for Cooper Rush. Dude, are y'all crazy? Are y'all
Yeah, it's crazy.
really?
Yeah. In a minute, we won't be able to say crazy.
Got a good backup.
They're gonna ban
Just
that
keep it
word.
at that.
man, he might come in, Dak might come in and mess up the whole chemistry. Man, are you crazy?
You know, I've seen.
Dude, you know what? I don't even want to talk to y'all no more. Y'all,
I've seen some crazy fans.
I'm just gonna let you know my last thing. That's not gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen.
So, yeah.
I've seen some crazy fans tweet and say that for a team, if Lamar Jackson is asking for all that money, he needs to win games like the last game that they lost. You need to win games in order for a team to pay you this type of money. Like, fans say some weird stuff. I'm like, man, you can't make it up.
I saw that tweet.
You seen that?
And I just knew it was a fat dude in tighty whities sitting on his couch eating Twinkies and tweeting with one hand with a Twinkie in the other. That's what that looked like.
Lamar Jackson with the clapback, though.
Yeah. Oh, tough one. Oh.
Tough.
Universal.
Yeah.
Eat it. Universal.
Eat one of those.
They trying to
what?
They trying to get him. They trying to get him for.
He told him to eat it.
Anti-gay.
Yeah.
I always thought that term was universal.
Well, NWA said it. They made it famous.
I always thought it was universal.
Yes, they did.
Everything is
Universal term.
everything is highly sensitive nowadays. You can't really say anything. You can't even say there's 20 people better than LeBron James because you're already
They're gonna report you.
They're gonna report you.
The people are gonna report you. That's a real thing, by the way, Quan. Just to let you know, it's a real thing. Just giving you that bug. It's a real thing that happened. I'm just saying, dog. They'll report you.
That's what social media is about right now.
Raiders got a big win. Raiders running back ran for 700 yards almost. Could anybody stop him?
Whoever started him on their fantasy.
Ooh wee!
I got him in one league. Went off for 52 in the league. In the league I have him in.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Somebody
was saucy.
came up.
It was crazy.
Somebody came up. Somebody came up.
Raiders got their. I mean, now Raiders are back in the hunt. I'm looking at it. From
They back in the hunt for what?
No, they're not.
Red October,
One of the first 10 picks in the draft.
bruh.
About all they in the hunt for.
Bruh, let me tell you something. I saw a Raider fan say, "Now it's time to turn things back around. We're back in it." And
Yeah, just a couple of weeks ago, y'all was talking about Josh McDaniels out of here.
What
they still talking about
3
him,
and
man.
7.
I think they won 4 games.
4 and 7. Because this is week 12.
Yeah.
So 4 and 7. Yeah. Who they got coming in next week?
Who, the Raiders?
Yeah,
Miami. I think.
Miami's coming in. Yes.
Niners, yeah.
No, Niners on
Was it
New
Niners?
Year's.
Niners got Miami.
Niners got Miami. Yeah.
Who the
Miami
Raiders-
playing
who the
good.
Raiders playing?
They saying Tua for MVP.
Yeah, far behind Patrick Mahomes.
I'm like,
He's
y'all
playing well,
already
though.
giving scrambled eggs
That's
at
playing well,
MVP?
though. He's playing well though.
Raiders got the Chargers.
There you go.
On the 4th. Yeah.
Oh no, we suck again.
And
Well,
then,
you know what? That's a winnable game.
and then
for
they
you. Let me
play,
not
and
say
then they
that.
play the Steelers
Let me not
in
say
Pittsburgh, which my uncle KB has a ticket for me, and the game is on the 24th. I should just leave.
Christmas Eve.
My
The-
kid's
the
way too
remaining
old for me to
schedule-
be there on Christmas Day. I'm going to the damn game.
Remaining is Chargers at the Rams, which is really a home game, versus the Patriots at the Steelers, versus Niners, and versus the Chiefs.
They're probably gonna lose out, but besides probably beating us,
They'll beat the Rams.
they'll beat us too.
Rams are on third string players.
Yeah,
You
they-
throw across the
they-
middle of the field on us,
They hanging on by a
have
string.
a field
That's
day.
what it is.
You know, I was looking at my Steelers, and I was looking at the offensive line, And I forget that rookie that they had in when Ben Roethlisberger was there, when you were watching it, and they were just pushing him all the way back to the end zone. The lineman, he's not on the offensive line anymore. They took him off. I don't even think he on the roster.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Because he had bad film.
Bruh.
He had bad film. Because they have film on everybody.
Yeah.
When they looked at his film, they was like, can you explain that? Can you explain
Meanwhile,
what I just saw?
Meanwhile, the 49ers are balling with their quarterback.
Good football right now, bro. Good football.
Super Bowl
being
favorites.
played.
Who said that?
Good football being played.
There's a lot of pundits saying it. Super Bowl favorites.
Super Bowl favorites. That sound like Quan put that out there.
He did say it too. Super Bowl favorites, man.
With the quarterback they didn't expect.
It went from 2 years to we are Super Bowl favorites now.
Well, they balling.
I mean, and it's a lot of pundits in it, just not the fans. It's a lot of ESPN talk show,
Well, if they go to the Super Bowl, he has a chance to make right that pass that he cannot live down. You have a chance to make that right.
Right your wrongs, man.
I don't think you're gonna get that chance.
Why not?
You're not gonna have him throwing that deep.
It was only 30 yards.
I'm just being honest, man.
Wasn't it only 30 yards?
No.
What was it?
It was a
wasn't
deep,
a 50-yarder.
Deep post.
No, it was not no 50-yard throw.
It was a deep post down the middle of the
Quan,
field.
can you pull it up, sir, please?
I don't know.
Pull that up, sir.
I don't think it was 50, but
No.
it wasn't 30. It was
About a 40 yard.
yeah,
That's and he
about a
overthrew him.
40, 45 yards.
Did he overthrow him?
Yeah, he overtossed him for sure.
So he can make a throw downfield. It's just
The accuracy.
What would be the result?
accuracy.
That's the only thing.
The accuracy.
Don't seem like you.
Playing. He's no, seriously though. He's playing very efficient here over the last 4 games.
That's the word.
In the mid 70s completion percentage. Saw a stat the other day. In the last 4 games, he's brought his interception percentage, which was among league leaders, down to like the bottom 5. And I'm like, okay, I can dig that. I'm with that right there. So he's
And did
definitely
Emmanuel
improving.
Sanders run?
I see.
Garoppolo airs it out. Sanders downfield is
He
overthrown.
ran it right. He just overtossed him.
About 50
And now
yards,
with a
huh?
minute 33
He's
left.
40. By 5.
It's fourth.
You talking about the distance?
Emmanuel did slow down though too.
Garoppolo airs it out.
See,
Sanders
that's what I'm saying.
downfield
He slowed
is
down.
overthrown.
That's what I'm saying.
So he was
that
back
one more
at the do that one more time.
With a minute 33
Did he
Dwan.
slow down?
Because he threw the
was-
Or
ball.
was he being held?
He threw the ball from the 40-yard line opposite.
Garoppolo airs it out. Sanders
It landed
downfield
at the
is
5.
overthrown.
Watch Sanders though
That's
at
a
the very end.
55-yard throw.
That was my point.
Watch Sanders at the
Sanders,
very end.
I think Sanders kind of
going,
slowed
but
down
then-
through
but
that
then-
whole route.
Is overthrown.
No, he pulled something. It looked like he like.
Now with a minute 33
Would he
One more
have
time.
been able
It's
to
4th and 10.
get to
Tell
that?
you, he had him too,
Though.
Joe. He got in behind him. It's not what Kansas City
That's a
wanted,
little
but
tough to judge, man.
Let's see.
Like, that's tough.
He gets by Ward and
He split
Fenton.
them both.
They're trying to double him on the outside.
The ball was gone. There was no way he was going to catch up to that.
Overshot it.
Yeah, he wasn't going to catch up to that.
That would
If-
have taken a perfect
Yeah.
pass on the actual run on that stride.
Jimmy hold the ball a split second more. The EMAC run up under that.
I think if he put a little more air on it, that's a catch. Put a little bit more air on it.
Either or.
I think if he put air on it, he gives the defenders a chance to jump ball that thing.
But
No, he
this
threw it.
thing.
He threw it in time.
It was.
I think he put too much.
It was too much of a.
Yeah, he put too much on a rope to it.
No real.
Yeah, you gotta put
apex
a
on
little,
it. Come on, Steve.
Well, I haven't watched that since. I haven't watched that play since.
Okay, let's go back to the defensive plays that actually got you.
Oh, do you want me to show the 3rd and 15 where Bosa got held?
Oh, he was getting held the whole game.
Yeah, he got held like
Bruh,
crazy.
If we all sat here and watched every team in the league,
it was
on
so
the line,
not in a
linemen
Super
get
Bowl
held.
though.
This was blatant.
That was in a Super Bowl.
Bro,
it was
I've
bad,
seen people
brother.
get held in the Super Bowl.
But this was egregious.
Yeah,
bro.
because it's your team. Now,
No,
look,
I'd say that if it wasn't.
I've seen.
I'm gonna mention it.
Bro, I see so many holds that don't even get called.
Yeah, tons get.
I'm like, y'all
get
need
called.
more
Absolutely.
judges.
Absolutely. What is 7 of them out there? Yeah, you need 10.
You need about 15 of them things.
Ridiculous, bro.
Give us 7 on the line just
Sad
for the line.
stuff, bro.
No.
Sheesh. But yeah, man.
Yeah, sometimes you miss them, sometimes you don't.
Did you see Jeff Wilson Jr.? Quote, "We have more talent than the San Francisco 49ers."
Made that throw. Not even Joe Montana would have made that throw.
Look at Bosa. Look at Bosa.
That
Oh,
shit
tackled him
funny
almost.
to me. But you know what's not funny? It's the blatant holding call that the referees missed on Nick Bosa. One of the most dominant
Both
pass
arms wrapped
rushers
around
in
him.
the NFL. Missed a blatant hold that gave Patty Mahomes enough time.
That would have been the game right there.
What about the defensive plays? Oh, man. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
Jeff
don't
Wilson seems to believe that the Miami Dolphins are more
That's
talented.
what he's supposed to believe.
player
man.
for player.
That's what he's supposed to believe, man. That's his team he's playing for. That's what he's supposed to believe.
Well,
Now, if you go and ask a 49er player the same thing,
Right.
they'll say the same thing.
You don't even have to ask a
well, look at Philly.
49er player. You can ask just
Philly
about
playing some
anybody.
good ball.
I'll tell you. Yeah.
Philly playing some good ball.
Real good.
Looks like they're
So
Super
I mean,
Bowl
you
bound.
just that type of talk, you just let that
Nah.
go over your head. All right, Jeff.
Love Jeff Wilson though. by
All right,
the way.
Jeff.
I really truly do, man. He's tremendous back for us. He
All
really
right,
was.
Jeff.
No, I have no ill words for Jeff Wilson. He was really good in a Niner uniform.
All right, Jeff is all I got for him when he say stuff like that. All right, Jeff.
Yeah.
But the only way you can prove it is
Come Sunday.
come Sunday in February if you get there.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, we got him this Sunday.
Oh, this Sunday too. Let's see.
Yeah.
Thursday night matchup, man. We got the Bills on the road against the Patriots.
Patriots. For some weird reason.
Give me the Bills, man. It's starting to get to that time of year,
Yep.
and they need to.
I'm gonna take the Bills.
Yeah, they need to.
I'll be the loner.
Yeah, that's cool. The lone wolf. We got to start getting a wolf hat.
Oh yeah.
So you can do the woo woo.
Get that wolf hat.
With the silhouette on it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I got an article that I was looking at the other day. I want you guys' opinion on. It's kind of crazy, but we gonna roll with it. I want to see what you guys think about this. So, a dude named Matthew G, who was an ex-USC linebacker, died of alcohol poisoning. Alcohol abuse.
It's unfortunate.
At the age of 49.
Okay.
He was a linebacker for the USC football team back in the 90s. So he dies of alcohol abuse. So his wife gets a lawyer and says, he's taken over 6,000 hits in football. So he had CTE. I guess she had his brain studied.
Okay.
So the lawyer comes up with a grand, number. 6,000. He's taken over 6,000 hits. That means he's had 6,000 concussions. Or mini concussions or whatever. So anyway, she sues the NCAA and USC saying that they failed to protect him. You know what the judge did? Can I see a piece of paper, Quan? Can I see a piece of paper, Quan? Can I see a piece of paper?
Oh,
wait a minute. I got something. I got something.
Rip.
Yeah, I got something.
Rip.
He's reading it, looking at her at the same time.
It's tragic.
You can't be serious right now.
Tragic.
Yeah.
That's a thing?
He died of alcohol abuse.
Well, if he wouldn't have had them concussions, he wouldn't have been drinking.
Yeah, he would have.
Oh.
Sure he would have.
That's what happened to Vincent Jackson too, right? Because he was abusing alcohol too, and he died, and they said he had CTE, which he probably did.
It's highly likely.
Judge threw it out. Judge said
that
nobody's responsible for his alcohol abuse death but him.
Why can't people be accountable?
Because CTE is this thing that everybody wants to put on.
Well, I got CTE.
If you got it, I definitely got it. Sure.
Yeah, I got it too.
Bill got it.
Well, too bad CTE cannot work for you if you out cheating.
It's crazy.
Go home and get caught cheating and say, well, it's because of the CTE. That's not flying. And it didn't fly in the court of law either.
CTE.
They had 20 years of marriage and he died. Alcohol abuse.
And she didn't know that he was an alcoholic?
Of course
she knew he was an alcoholic.
So what are we talking about, ma'am?
He probably contributed to his alcoholism.
Let me find out they was drinking MD 2020 together.
He had CTE. They took his brain out and studied.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no doubt.
I got CTE. I play football. I've had a couple of concussions before. I've had a million fights.
Alana G. Look. Are you sick?
And Goose played football longer than me. He actually played after high school. I played after high school. We just didn't wear pads. But
I played after high school too. I had a couple concussions.
So then you got CTE then too.
It's possible. It's possible there'll be a
I got one in high school.
I don't have CTE. I have LTBB on my brain.
I got this video before we close out that I want to show. It's the studio 3 years ago. Got some Bill Blockham over there painting.
Oh,
wow.
And got our man, rest in peace,
Stephen.
Yeah.
Senior.
painted those walls.
Wow.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Putting in that work.
Good stuff.
Putting in that work.
Some of y'all need to look into malpractice of these hospitals during that COVID. Go hire a lawyer and look deeper into what was actually happening inside of these hospitals during that COVID.
It was like full triage at UMC. And now there's nothing.
I'll just say this. No one was getting treated for what they actually needed to be treated for.
Especially if they had COVID.
When they went in.
Yep.
And if you had COVID, all they did was put you on the ventilator and kept you there until. So you could have
your appendix bursting.
You could have a ruptured appendix. You could have your kidneys could be failing. Holding your heart.
But as long as
lungs.
I had COVID, all they would do was put me on the ventilator and wouldn't treat nothing else.
Oh, them checks got cut. Believe that.
Oh, but nobody sees the wrong in that. Huh?
I hope they wouldn't just put you on the ventilator with your appendix ruptured, though. That's emergency surgery. Please get that man under a knife, please.
Not when you have COVID.
I had my appendix ruptured before I almost died, G. They better get you in that surgery.
Let the ball bounce. Sports Talk Radio, man. Your guy, Dre Bailey.
Man, who's talking?
Bill Blockham Logan out last Tuesday, man. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all, man. Please continue to support Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio. We will be setting up a GoFundMe in the name of Let the Ball Bounce. Maybe even, I'm just messing with y'all, man. But if you do want to donate to Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio show and the things that we have upcoming, man, please let us know. Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio. Every Saturday from 2 to 3, we are here to give you guys the best of sports talk radio. Your guy, Dre Bailey,
Man, who's Thomas?
Bill Blockham Logan. And guess what, man? If you are scared,
you better go to church.